gonna stream is going back with my live stream of an afternoon hangout. And after the stream at 1 o'clock p.m. on Saturday, March 7th. Uh, with- with- crazy why player for fighting dreams in their video. What the hopefully it's good. Maybe probably pretty. I don't know the number. Maybe probably get him back again. Pretty good. It should be
There we go. He's one minute from Kumba. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Oh, y'all that like my coffee
Sure. First free throws of the game were probably. Or two. The first
drop in the room. Did I need to be
at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. But look, running away with it. Coming up as soon as we reach the fourth quarter gets underway.
let me get good again. Let me see the transfer. Yeah, they did. They have it in the bag. So for the Clippers, Blake Griffin with 52 points. That's Russell with 22. And 12 points by Wiesman. For the Pelicans, Chris Paul with 26. McNair with Kamala with 22. Giannis with 18. Danny Green with 15. And it wasn't even enough. And that's knowing the two lead four. Yo, no, Pelicans. 3-2 lead. It does. If the Pelicans win this last game, then the last game, is chapter 1. And the Clippers win this last game, then it will be a game winner for home situation. But one of Shane, you know the Thunder's raining on her. Look, look you over there as well. No. Oh, I said, no, no, I didn't want this. I didn't want that chat. I didn't want that. I didn't even want that. Won it.
Game 6 of the Western Conference.
Game 6. It did get 29 to 42-40.
And tonight,
For the Hell team.
and they go up at
Playing team to go to the finals.
the Los Angeles Clippers.
Felicia Moore, salute. You got your likes on the stream. How's your day going so far, boy?
It's a big target with strength and bounce. The 19 hook shot. Anthony Pinhead. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, each needs me being right. Remember, short hand Robinson.
What is the ball?
Dangerous. In addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside. Now, loose ball. And down to him. Side off Lamar. Which throw? It's a Ribbons got 6 points. Boy, he is looking for that. They're using it. Anthony on full display. It looks like knock that one down in full. Let's go for 3. This looks like a pregame shooter. Here's Paul.
Yeah, man.
It's all in by Los Angeles. Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough. Here he's at the 3-point range. They built up this lead 3 points at a time. And I like the strategy. It's a great what to do with it. That's his your spot. Jamal Crawford. He's champion 4-1.
Hey, Chad, the guy got enjoyed the video call. Make sure you guys get much in on the
We're seeking out his offense is a pleasant sight, especially when he's able to. It just seems that is leading to a score. Just
Elijah, salute. How's your day going so far, Elijah?
nothing to take. Los Angeles leading by 8. First break. It's a possibly from the trip of 4 of their last 5 days are from beyond the arc. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense tactically giving them those shots. Like Gordon on the wing. Defensively,
Hell.
too many open rhythm looks. And to battle back, you got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. He is going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We're pushing about 3.5 minutes late the first quarter. Ball against Rick. Reed the best of Carmelo. Go on and put the ball around. He's one of the best of there. Leading by 12. They won the last outing. The bench lined up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserve. Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time. Bench players that contribute to the last league. Their bench came alive. And they had some box coverage that turned into points off of 3-pointers. And the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. Outside, Jordan. Here's Griffin. Their third 3-pointer in a row. Adjustment time for these guys. Defense has to make some adjustments. That is what we talk about. Make the next match fantastic. It's a 4-second difference. Is in Blake Griffin, chat. Disbelief here. Triple after triple. When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off. It's Anthony with the draw. All right. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. But I need to see some more third of the the flying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end. I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with it's triple length. And it's all about for the bucket. Pass that long. Good ball. 6-7. It's impossible to make a play. Griffin hit this field. And that's it for the first quarter. And once again, a fairly lopsided game. Clippers lead by 20. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. What are we doing? For 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. How the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers. Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far. Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets. Is that a tip ball right now? It is tip ball anyway. Like that tip ball right, Jeff? Because it didn't look like tip ball right, so I wasn't too sure about this one. A different mindset between these teams. I still can't believe that one didn't fall. Really has the brief. It could have been a good ball. Frustration is mounting. Ball trying to be so much willing or NBA champ. Gliding. Let's see who will get it. Who wants the ball? Going to talk some things over with the team. Might be something to adjust. The Clippers also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Campbell. Aminu comes in for Matt Baumann. And Eric Bledsoe set in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Aminu finds Bledsoe. Strong and compactly built. I tell you, Bledsoe's tenacity overpowers some of his defending. Right with the steal. Run back. Bledsoe's got 11. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing. Yeah, it's already a blow. The Clippers are trying to break. Yeah, he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter. Bledsoe for 3. No, blinded from way down, John. He's slacking off a little bit. And that one should breathe. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside. Exactly of that variety. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space. And you know what? It's all about the long. What do you keep done for my life? Both teams working to stretch the floor. Nothing like answering back. Did he sit down there?
Looking for oh man, just don't come back. But it is a game 7 chat. There was a winner constellation. Game number 7. 25 by Camilo Anthony wasn't enough. Giannis with 21 was enough. Chris Paul with 17 was enough. Danny Green with 11 was enough. Lester Green jumped 11 was enough. 9 points by Green was enough. Blake jumped 29 was enough. 16 by Eric Bledsoe, 16 by DeAndre Jordan, then 2 by Tim Hardaway and Eric Bledsoe. And now here comes the game 7 with Oklahoma. The first ever game 7 in the 2015 NBA. In the 2015 NBA playoffs, the Pelicans are trying to go to the conference final. Oh, there's another game 7. The Detroit and the Miami Heat game 7. Game 7 is right here. Look, the Heat had a game 7 against the Bulls. 2 game 7 right up. And now it is in Angeles game 7.
Western Conference semifinal. These two teams have battled on. It's only one that they move on. It's the NBA playoffs on Game 4. It's tonight. Featuring the Los Angeles Clippers. As they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. That's a holiday here. I'm joined by Greg Anthony.
Yes, the big 7. I want to go game 6 against the conference final. The first.
Anthony picks the ball.
No.
1-for-1 with that shot.
This has been a fun playoff. It's a play that would be different in NBA playoff. Good on the tell. They have one game away. Oh, going to the conference final.
Got 5 points so far.
Against the budget team. Let's see who will win.
He's reminding us here. He can shoot it too, guys. Puts it down.
Ladies Jordan.
He's got the win in his second number 8.
He is getting in the field.
Shows the one hand.
Running the Pelicans. Chris Paul is first
One hand.
championship with the Pelicans. Giannis come along the first championship.
Here's Griffin.
Pelicans.
He's got to change. One goal at the line. One's on Anthony.
Man.
Yeah, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
There we go. Big Paul.
Coach Larry Brown.
The first ever game 7. What I'm talking.
Coach said, well, it's not fun chasing ball. The guy can dissect. He always finds the ball.
If this is game 7, we'll see how long the play. Good. 4-2 push by Chris Paul.
Feeling in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission. Gordon dishes to Jordan. Takes it off the box.
Oh, Jordan on the field of fading for Big Paul.
Here's Paul. Following the picture by DeAndre Jordan.
Small drop 6.
Paul, you've got 16 points. Boy, you right.
Yeah, you
Also against Paul. Jordan with the chain.
Jordan Spears.
Because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing. A shot still from Paul. And they're making their points now almost exclusively from the triple.
First pass off was going too.
From beyond the arc. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense protecting them on top. Gordon with it.
Oh, Churchill Jennings going to the come on, Churchill.
Yeah, the defense.
Are you into my player?
Points. Ball for three. New Orleans with the triple.
Why didn't you get into my player?
And moving on.
Tracy Dale. I'm going Tracy Dale after the Chiefs.
And Larry Brown likes to come out. He's been taken in here to get things better now. So for the Pelicans, Englanders have been Virginia. And it's Crawford for Danny Green. Outside Gordon. That's his first prop. I like the ball. I thought the defense was just there a little late. Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he had a slid underneath and he got to the spot too. Ready. 1:33 left in the first. And finish off Griffin. And I'm popping Jordan Griffin. Makes it look so easy. And games like that. In the corner, with Dimmy. Paul for three.
No! Up there, try to
That's three in the
carry
now, so they've got
this guy. Still taking him individual. As he likes that. How gets the injuries? How can to NBA champion?
New Orleans leading by 8.
And we want to do
From deep.
28. 2 more threes and then they get back. 2 more threes and then they get back.
Always coming off the triple. Beyond the arc. The defense is this.
Yeah,
Following the 3-point attempt by DeAndre Gordon.
Yeah, I want to say.
3 from Paul. Paul's got 31 points. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. Here's the 3. He's
Back and forth.
There's a 4-second difference from the
for the whole news.
10th triple of the game. Unbelievable.
Very purpose one, CP3.
Here's Fred. Still yet to score. It's Jordan on the wing. Here's Griffin. Griffin. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need. Nope, his only concern right now is getting points on the board. I don't mean style point.
I don't mean styrofoam.
There was some style there, guys. What are you looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
After time is half time. Oh, it's not half time, it's in the first. Bye bye, Jack.
Absolute rampage.
CP3. Put it in, look for the foul.
That courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans. And they look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Goodbye.
People allow good scores to get uncontested. You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
When the defense.
Nice.
So come on up. But they got the play package down on the touches on your face for step killer.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean,
To keep up with the Northern Cavaliers.
great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
No, there's your back play for Canada.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first game. And Larry Brown wants to send him out. There's now him a chance and a scare for potential changes. And there was no some changes. Blake Griffin, he's in for Pete. Emilio comes in for Buck. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for New Orleans, Thomas
Run it back by Giannis. He's trying to go to the NBA champion.
Here's Red. You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. You rarely get a clean shot off on him.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Yeah.
Some solid defense from Reed. On offense here in the Pelicans. They're on an 11-2 run. Connects again from distance. You can.
Boy.
He's on fire.
Sorry, Clippers better than Steve. Yeah. You Falcon. You want to simply too fast though. Oh yeah, we got it. Oh, jumping right up. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket. Orleans moving it around. Crawford.
Got it. Told you, chat. We got it. I told you. Blake Griffin with 30 points. With 12 rebounds wasn't enough. And Gordon Mitchell was enough. 13 points by Eric Marshall wasn't enough. 10-10 by DeAndre Jordan was enough. 45 by Chris Paul was enough. Anthony with 20 was enough. Jamal Crawford with 14 and it was enough. Who we got in the now playing against the OKC. Who would have thought the 3 seeded the Pelicans are in the conference final for the place final. Beating Game 7 out against the Clips. So before we go to the ow, ow, my leg, ow, my leg. But before we go any further, let's see how long Justin turns up. Oh, he's down for a day today. That's fine. We'll be back probably game 2. So that's fine. How long did Aaron Gordon go? How long did he go out for the season? Jordan Clarkson, he's out for 1 or 2 weeks, which is fine. Gordon's out for the rest of the season. We got 7 to, but we got it to go in game 7 against the Clippers. Yeah. Oh, the Wizards and the Heat, the Detroit Lions in Game 7. A lot of Game 7. Right here in game 7, right here in game 7, and right here in game 7. Let's see who will take game 1. Looks like the Heat took game 1. They are trying to go to the final. Let's see who the Wizards have. Oh, they got Kawhi Leonard, John Wall, Nick Young, like a picture on the Instagram, John Wall. Oh, they got Drew Holiday over there. Who did he have? Oh, they got Dwayne Wade, LeBron James over there. Chris Paul, oh, they picked up Yao Blue. And they took game 1. And then we go. And I'll come CD. Doing picture in the public final doing one for us. You want to pull up in the hell with Curry because we're back. That's it. You go. You want to pull up in goodbye, Bruce Curry, 42, 40 Pelicans, 121.
One of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment.
Western Conference Finals. Pelicans.
Going up this is given on the side for Kinlaw.
Oh, the Pelicans, the Pelicans. Ooh, there, and the guys are winning too.
They are the favorites in the.
There was playing Ghana. They be one blue in the wheelchair. Oh, yeah, this is that's the team, okay. Anyway, you have a mismatch against Chris Paul.
Here's Westbrook.
With a blue, my Giannis. He's CJ Giannis trying to go to the championship. I hate the way he. Look at Daddy, come on, look at Anthony. Look at Anthony with that deep. Oh my God. Look at that guy. Gotta make my young lady playing. You try bro. Oh, check it down the parts down the way. But he beat me with more movement.
Shots tonight.
So,
They're allowed.
hey, what do you? My DB doing with the three. 14 points for DB, 3 Western Conference thought the Pelicans wanted the conference final.
Taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Time about thunder.
Talk to his guy.
Thunder. Thunder. The fumble. She was
The first quarter.
good. Look at you. Chipotle here on TV3.
Has he been this?
The part of John.
Let's work against me.
Hey, John. No, oh, now you are. 1845, 83. It's not to be the one from
They built up this lead 3 points at a time.
He called everybody to game.
Yeah, no. And
They already they do it. You guys want to talk as healthy after this season?
on the offensive boards, and that's what the Almost doing. Those offensive
92 points for CP3 though.
and you know what? He's getting it done from out there.
He's on to the
On the assist by Anthony. Paul's got 25 points in the game. And so Harden will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
after you just getting caught, he goes to.
By Young. Let him have that from mid-range. Defense stops the bullet.
We're 28. 2 more 3. 10 time.
He points for him.
Brownie! Where's your wife?
You know, they have this free range. It's
Tell kids that they start getting covered fire. Good stop. Very good. With this game.
New Orleans with the triple.
New ball.
Made shots. All in three. The defense is just.
Yeah. Yeah. Right up to the button.
He's not figuring it out. Here's Paul. To the made shot from KD. Just 10th triple of the game. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from 3-point.
Where you go? Okay, see. You might get a supersonic, but then you end up. You know, KD. What did they find them?
Pelicans ball. As New Orleans.
Oh, it's the ball. Oh, that's all.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons of points. The scoring has been tremendous, and we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Let's check out the scoring breakdown here before the Pelicans. Yeah, that's yet to be played, but if she can go up in the 3-point line, that's the big factor. Those high summits are these guys are not good. Harper, he's checked in for the Thunder. Cherry, he's checked in for New Orleans. Ball movement. Really,
In the NBA public take it okay, the
mostly what
more than one generation.
to defense, so it's really important. Outside. He's made just one second.
He's gonna to the final.
Butler outside.
8 points by Jamal Crawford.
3 balls. They're finding holes there.
When they give me ball, if it was a ball, we make him pay with Jamal Crawford with the level.
You can see how they're finishing their play.
You got me day to day, but the next seat to game one. But this game in game 2 and game 3, or you might just miss this game and then you'll be back. With what?
Point blank range.
Touching two.
Oklahoma City. Making some changes. For Jerry. All sub in for Brown. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have still percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Jordan Clarkson. Chris Paul, 4. And they both finished in
we are doing right now. Doing this for
Here he
CP3.
goes. Killing with a nice tap right the glass. Switch got six. They are killing him on the interior. Yeah, you can't say that.
Where you going, ball?
Impressive enough. 3 down low.
We are shooting lights out, Chef.
Defensively, they just look out of sync. Not closing that.
We are shooting lights out with the
Zone, no man. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now. Good and Paul.
and
Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
boys is for DC Coin
To the 3 spot.
in the company fire. No!
Westbrook, no good. And
Yeah,
Shot's
you have on.
this is a
You got on.
the postseason. With only
And then he
to date. And to get to this really but they can't get carried away knowing that the jobs and it was him from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. Spot makes. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Crawford outside. Jacks up a 3. He's got 14. He's found his game in the second quarter. Very certain now. Young inside. Bodies is there. That bucket. I'm not sure who was.
Paul.
Apparently.
Paul with the draw. Today's was the 37.
He's got 37. And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration
I get
are unable to take that shot away. And that's a big boy. So right there, he threw that down. It's like a sledgehammer. Some violent attack on the rim.
Oh, let's see if we can simulate this one. Yeah, we can. Boom! And again. Let's see who went off in this game, Chad. 70%. Kevin Owen went off with 26 points, was given up 23 by Harden, was given up 20 points with 10 assists by the body by Westbrook was given up, Chris Paul was 48. Jamal Crawford went off with 37. Anthony went off with 21. And it was enough for game one to would take for your Pelicans against the OKC Thunder. Oh, water right here. Yeah, we are in the OKC near. We are in OKC. OKC. OKC.
Thank you for joining this whole edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Baby. No!
Good for Paul. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Well, they took it to Washington.
Good was absolute 43 points. 5 in the playoffs. 14 and 15. 2014 and 15. Baseball 18 and 6. 13 and 2015 and 14. 16 for the game. 18 for the game. 2012 to 2013. 2011 to 12. 18 for the game. 24 point game in 2010, and 11 18 point game for 2009 and 10, 2008 and 7, and all the way here. Good after tonight, boy. He was in Cleveland, Clippers, Golden State, and the audience is got dropped in on you. He was in Denver and was here. Jason Daniels. I would trade you down, Chelsea. And I would trade you to Jamal. You've been fun and excited, but it's tough for them to that people in the championship. Because they can't trade him.
You're getting stung in game one. They have to make the adjustment here. Here's one.
No, but by DB,
Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look. The 11 slipper.
Yeah,
And it's Anthony with the ball for New Orleans. This is a team that
OTC2.
losses to date. The kicker this stage of the playoffs and
One of our league for the Pelicans in the top spot.
they can't get carried away from that. The jobs. Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane and finishing what's inside.
Yeah, finish him.
Big. Sure, it didn't go the way. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2-3 here to start out the game. And Westbrook, getting a little fancy with it, trying to carve out some room to the side. Ball on Green. Rebound goes to the Thunder. That's out of right now.
Eliminate the 20 tie up the ceiling. Yeah, going to tie up the ceiling.
You know, CP3 is exploiting that defense right now, making them pay time and time again. Here's Westbrook and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Well, you can't go soft.
No. Easy. Still on the jaw.
He's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Chris Paul has on 45 point giving.
Then he slams it in. Elevate. Don't doubt this man. Explosive. Exclusively from the triple. Let's say last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. It's hard for me to and Sheffield wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Is looking for Russell Westbrook. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Reed is checked in for Anthony. Here's Harden.
Hey, welcome back, buddy. We need it. We missed it. Welcome back, no, never got injured in the layoff.
Seems to be slacking on a little bit.
Was I thankful for it?
For KD. Fires the three.
No, 25 points. And I was 25 on KC 12.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Yeah, what happened? I do.
And against the basket, officials.
Okay, James Hardaway, never stop flexing.
And there's a pattern starting to take the shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from the most right. Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have had success with the back right.
20 Vegas ball.
Kevin Durant. All these threes they're giving up have really been the dropping force on this run. Wide open. From the wing. Harden shot his first basket of the night. Their guards have inherited the offensive load. With the way they perform, they got the green light.
No, 21 Red Paul.
Dozen straight points coming off the triple. You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. Outlaw with it. Reed covering. Outlaw's shot is off. He converts those at a high rate. So not that time. And Paul launches it.
Good, 34 right there.
Reaches 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. And here's Harden for three. And it's Reed pulling it down. Oklahoma City possession.
51 minutes doing.
One second left. No good that time. And in the first quarter, wrapped up already at double digit lead. Pelicans ahead, leading by 7.
What's up, that good? Who you got? That good. Yeah, we got it. Yep, we got it. We got it. 2-0. And then game 2-0. 32 by James Harden was enough. 31 by Durant was enough. 25 by Westbrook was enough. Chris Paul with 48 was enough. Kamala Anthony jumped 23. And then what's left? Jamal Crawford with 18. 19 by Nathan Green was enough. Giannis with 10. And it was enough. Here we go. Game 2. Do we have all our guys back? Before we go to the championship, do we have all our guys back? But Chris Paul went up one. Carmelo Anthony, he went up one. Giannis went up one. Tyson went up one. Danny Green went up one. Jamal Crawford went up 2. Reed went 1. Cherry went 1. He's day to day to go day to day. For Aaron Gordon one. Ooh, day to day we opened all of our guys back. Let's go to Toronto. Oh my God, kid.
Here on 2K Sports, we assume 42 all.
Pelicans.
It's going. Welcome everyone to the NBA Players on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans.
One is not all. One is not.
It's the people has to get the ball. Nothing going on. Getting on a 2-0 series look great, and they'll translate that to victory on the road. Well, they don't.
The best team. NBA done out the playoffs.
Don't expect them to hesitate.
When they go to this
To the paint.
No!
Great communication there. Setting in.
That was the alley that I haven't seen in the history. In the NBA, absolutely.
Westbrook. Really good work.
I'm glad that we traded for you. Like, we are really behind. Hold on, chat.
It's on with the drives. Here's Cleveland for three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Right back at you. Durant motivated. Put it right into some opponent's face. No better way to do it.
Oh, with the kid on the night, boy,
Yeah, they're lasing in. I mean, really making the most of it. Oh, really good. And it's good for the rim and in. Sweet mid-range.
Oh,
They wherever we see them.
no, he only when the back together on, I mean, when when the pound kid, and one, telling him, and his mama fight him.
He didn't help to pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively,
No,
Anthony prepares the ball.
no,
And he's
I think it's Friday. He's looking for a championship one, a championship team. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. No, I'm up in it. No, I'm up in it. Like, never mind. I was thought about it differently again. But now, I'm up in it.
back to Boston.
Oh, I'm up in it.
Start the game.
One month,
Up under lead.
one the toy to the ball. Please on the script that they
Fans. A way to say, hey, coach.
no.
We
Let
wait until you get across half court. Kind of kiss it. You want me to go
on the mountain.
games that every man state made.
Money games, money.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes in the second quarter.
Oh, he almost made that. I wouldn't be bad.
And it's Westbrook missing. You know what? Points in a row. We're on right now. It's a triple.
No!
It's 2 points with the ball.
No! 12 and made it 2 point lead on his journey.
It's really quickly, and you can see the back. Stacking up threes the way he is. He's going all this stuff.
He wants to lead for the Pelicans by one.
Harden comes in from home. Oklahoma should be shouting out 12 shots and getting.
I'm getting from 6 down to 20 steps.
We're going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Thunder don't want to go up. Oh, like three.
Here's a look at with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Jordan Clarkson. Chris Paul, 4. They both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Yes,
And
yes,
in the
yes.
second quarter, that first points play. Chandler outside. It's a nice finishing here by New Orleans. Green takes the ball. That's a dozen straight points coming off.
Yachting on Kill Paul.
Right, and that's a big function right there. Exactly. So smooth. You could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work. Boy, the Pelicans make two runs.
Talking about to be wrong.
Last couple of seconds.
The Kings Paul one it. One and four.
Last five baskets.
We have to take care of it in the game. So important.
We're going to take a few moments here. We'll check in with this team.
That's why this team is the best team in the NBA in the West. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, let me not get copyright. But, yeah.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. Really is.
We're 24 on your night.
We're trailing by 10. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter. And despite the size, disadvantage attacking the heart. Guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd
And Joy couldn't even get enough. From the tail.
Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. The percentage from the field so far is terrific. And we'll be right. What an atmosphere in here. As we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul. And with all the much for Phil probably to this point, I just say him one bit fantastic start. Yeah, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Taking away the
Chris Paul 24 with no, you can't do things with one companion. 62, 252, tell we kids at home. The game ball stepping playing for the Pelicans for the whole entire way.
Driving inside. Good stop by Westbrook. Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack.
Yeah, get it ball again on the nose. 1-2.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one.
I'm gonna know we got it. Then the bell.
And in turn, the is impressive. Everyone wondering just how far he can go in the three. It's Diablo. Diablo's got his second basket. Some slick passing from Harden on that. And it's Ball with the ball. The Pelican. 3-point game. 3-pointers.
6, 7 to 52.
Been able to smack.
27 points by David in the quarter.
Not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. Pelicans lead by 9. Ball with the 3.
Boom! He wide open doing for Cody. Dirty ball.
their last shot makes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically.
Really much my kids ball.
4.5. They hit 4 for the third quarter.
Yeah. There's something wrong. Still caught the new one.
Here's Ibaka, and he quotes him for the
Yeah.
easy.
One to fight.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness.
Good. They already know if we lose this game, then they'll be all the way from us.
Shooting football as the whistle blows. They'll set you free throw. Love the aggressive to fight through some contact there on the top. And both free throws good for Westbrook. Oh, yeah, no concern when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent. Into the timeout here taken by Rick Furlong. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be doing something to adjust.
Give me one thing,
Balance play in the second half.
Flash the thing. 14 more coming away, baby. One good on this game. More the game right after this.
Take that shot.
Yeah, bro. What you got? Good, you got power.
He has just been in a flow. Basically, terrific game. He has been the X Factor. Hustler picks the KD. Good. As it just stops right down through the net. What can they do? I mean, that's
You don't know it.
Taking it to the west. With power. Maintaining the two-handed slam. Really piling on the lead when it's up like that. Walking against Chandler. Here's Wesley.
I am him.
Here's
And they get it right now. I imagine that's fine.
Something changes for New Orleans. He comes in for Chandler.
You can't point my order.
Pass there. One time. On point. Takes it from Chandler. That misses. That's a go.
Paul.
Sends this. He's checked in for getting for Amazon to Dumbo. But also teaching up for James Harden. Teach them balls.
Thunder.
On the sideline. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution. Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down three? Here's Young. Makes a fantastic move and nails his shot. Second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep. That was lining up.
Yeah.
Catch on the lot. Placement and time. They have to be close to perfect. Here's Floyd. The basket here off the assist from Young. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Back to me, you.
Yeah, it was good. Great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Oh! I was 2 times already. Right?
Pelicans lead by 18. And we're coming. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 19.
He's going to do it for 14 on the ugly and cut car.
No wonder.
Coming on to the
It's not less.
North.
Young against Crawford.
Yeah.
Crawford's on 5 points now. This point. And the rest of the small people. But discussion. Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness of the defense and took advantage of it. And such a valuable Hutchinson shot. He does a great job of taking advantage. He's been doing it all night.
He's going. If we have one more game away, but Chelsea is on to the NBA final.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Another shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. She's sitting basket in 12 try. Love the busset and between.
Everybody actually have to keep it.
Everyone when he's that deep inside. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. Those looks they're allowing almost automatic. And Rick Carlisle, this
Keep it
everybody's coordinate and intent. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for dinner.
You know, he moved in a
He's checked in for Jamal Crawford. He's falling if it's not away. Moving it around. So I think of the last 10 coming off the season. Coach happier than selflessness.
Yeah.
And this has been this rest of the fourth period. We'll see. Teams here get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes.
Yo, Anthony's in. Come on, 2K.
Here, calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to walk in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Orland's having a switch in. Please check in.
Why would we want to think?
By 23 on the wing, Green. 26 by Balls. That one goes in. Balls.
You can take it on the town, get joy.
And so Westbrook.
Even his most $53 chill. Look at Black Man.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim and immediately.
Yeah.
And anticipate. Memories his 10th triple of the game. Here's Durant, and Chandler sends it back. And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul, but also protecting. Here's 3.
When that Vader for 14 points by Daily doing inside.
Don't leave out the coaching staff here.
153, 82.
Coming from 12. Westbrook's got 27 points. Well, it looks to me he wants. I mean, so confident, so
It's 41
defense in
against Tony Devil.
area, but they got away with it this time. And now we can start talking about game 4. What a magnificent effort. And really, I think blowout offense. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board.
It's definitely right there, Chuck. Look at Black Man.
Just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And they're going to roll to their 3rd straight victory to open up these conference finals.
Good ball.
Sleep seems just about inevitable right now. And look at what they've been playing here in this series. They are really a ton.
What are you doing? Why am I down? Get
And you know, looking back,
what are you
all around me.
doing here?
Oh, I love his approach.
Bring up to the NBA title.
He needed points. He was the one that got. And now we got to lose at 4-5.
We going.
I get fouled.
There's
Some bad blood between those two.
no
Excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's that's not a good play. Look, looking now for the Delaware.
22 by 124 to 88. And it was your Caligan.
Look, yes, it was that Thomas ball. Such a creative player. Westbrook doesn't mind getting a little fancy with it and trying to carve out some room for himself there. Ball for three.
Yeah, 50-24.
Unbelievable shooting. And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a play.
And it was 127.
So he's in the wins, picking it up. You have to do it.
127 to 90.
Greg, and so this series is in the books. You know, this victory all but steals for the deal. There's one more thing you have to wrap this game in. This if they don't close it out in game 4. That concludes this broadcast for the Western Conference Final. For Greg Anthony Clark.
And Chris Paul for this game. But Westbrook with 31 points. Westbrook with 31.3 rebounds and 10 assists was enough. Giant with 11. Outlaw with 11. Harden with 8. Number 7 by Harden and was enough. 53 by Chris Paul. 22 by Jamal. 16 by Kamala Anthony. 14 by Danny Green. 10 by Giannis. And it was enough for the Pelicans. Here we go. One more game left. 2-2 right there. 3-0 right here. Here we go. We see the Pelicans in the Heat in the finals, or the Lakers or the Thunder. And the Heat.
Thank you for joining us here on QK Sports. One team with its back against the wall, the other with a chance to spot the bubbles. Can it go to a game 5?
No, well,
We'll have to see.
we didn't still want to play.
New Orleans coming.
No.
Yeah,
This is the ball of the NBA finals.
No, Anthony grabs the ball. Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't.
Yeah. We're in the final.
In a position is
Who's got right now? Gotta be good, Paul. Yeah, you gotta be deep.
They've been looking at his shorts in the last few possessions, and this is when you need to be patient. Find out. And that's a good one. That's his first stop on defense, New Orleans. 9-point game. Out to KD. On those. The three. These three were given up and been the dropping force on this run. It's looking to be by Paul.
Good ball. 15 and only from the
And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance. Who's gone? First quarter, not a minute and a half in. Martin outside. Cool. Nice assist from Westbrook.
It's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early. If they let that run go on, that's on.
Down.
Balls, the 18 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trap.
You know, they have a free range from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing.
He's hot.
It's better than they do him. They don't know how dangerous he is.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Just something for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
With
this battle. Ball, green, and the Pelicans
To start the game.
he's really coming out blazing and scoring the deep.
well, you got your name on one.
Let's run against one. Just look the bucket. You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. Just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there. Can't.
Three big scores back to the
To believe you can have this guy.
top.
Talk about putting those points in a hurry. He can't admit right now. Now, here's one. I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into the defense. He doesn't see the ball back the offensive approach to the ball. You know, right when it started, saying they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense, and racking up the points too.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing.
Today, back home.
He comes in for Giannis under the blue ball, and it's off for Green. Here's Harden. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Outside, KD. And draw from 3-point range. It's ball with the ball for the Pelicans. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason. We're going 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of
Oh, still out.
these losses is really incredible. But they
31 back home. One more thing, and you get past.
intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Y'all is you know.
Into the game, they came out with phones, the length.
Mexico.
That one's on. He's not 1 for 2. Harden against Paul. He's his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. Down low. Here's Douglas. With this stuff. Harden is sneaky and ferocious and looking really amazing. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with foul.
And his teammates is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling it off. It's hard. 7 points in the game. And for a short pick from the people, he's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Defense has problems. Shots here.
You don't want to play while he's injured.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
I mean, they cut from outside. Hard to keep up with this. He did
It's done that these two. He didn't put it on young dude.
Just 2 for 2. I don't think you could design a better score than Durant. I mean, range from deep. He touches it. So he does everything you want from your first off.
Displaying the poise and confidence, they continue to put points on the board.
I like it when they're playing a very smart first half. Wasting possession. These are, it's 30 points to attempts of the game. So he makes 1 of 2. That's the second one misses.
Basket counts. A little breakdown there. Ladies, get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen. And Phillips in the Orange holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And we welcome you back to game 4. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't and they were shot on the perimeter right out the gate. Well, the player and ball movement is connection, finding space, operating in space, and they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down. Yeah, and there is again on a lot of their possessions this first half. They've established great inside position and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing. Guys, that's exactly and there's the three-point shooting ability. Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Burnett. Here he comes, and there he goes. Look at him punish that rim. Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one. Now, here is Young. Scoreless. Nails from three-point land.
They go step out the ball.
They didn't expect him to kick that back out. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss his potential changes. Big Green, he's checked in for New Orleans. So, by 26. This Crawford with the
No!
a good start, 2 for 2. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot. And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there. New Orleans have got both of their three-point attempts to go down. With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. To the middle. Folks do a good start as he hits his little shot attempt. And defensively, they're on their heel. Every time the ball comes inside. Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things will. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of the first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Look, the defense leads with mid-range up. Or they'll three-pointers here today. And their defensive rotations have been non-existent. Time call here, the Thunder.
56-27, Blanco. Y'all is like, yeah, we go to the championship for my first time.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Number 1, Jordan Clarkson. 2nd, Chris Paul. And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were looking for. Hey, when Biombo's deep inside, it's fun to watch because you know this guy is going to finish with a flush. Here's the assistant basket. Here's Westbrook again, bringing it for Oklahoma City. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday. Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. It's got to find a way. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire. Now Crawford following Durant. Game in the second quarter looking very assertive now. Oklahoma City is on 1 or 2 on 3-pointers. And still get you to do something like that. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it's not a good play. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for New Orleans. Ball comes in for Hudson. He's been feeding him down the stretch, that's for sure. Durant with a wide open look. Doing the back, but that three is off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second. Green taking the mid-range game when it's available. He's smart at using this area of the floor effectively. Here's Holland. Shot is good. AD's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding them. I will. If they'll. An excellent trip down the floor, ending with a nice hook. James Harden. New Orleans with the ball. Ball, that's it. Carmelo.
That's 2 bombs in a row from Law.
What's this, bro?
Got a 9-second difference.
No good. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the
Come on.
physical brand of basketballs. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Pretty and rough. But that's how you win games. Durant, the pass to Holland. So Mark Taylor with a 3-point shot.
Jamal.
16 points.
no doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now.
He almost made that.
Oh, it's New Orleans. Sitting at a lead at 40 points as we can't get the quarter. A terrific one. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this.
And it's shot time. And it's shot time. Watch my limited interchange. Good stuff. Good 6 to 17.
We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. This is a clinic by Chris Paul.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick
Timing. The orange couch is
That's
so
always a great defensive performance from him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react. After everything that's going on around him, can't do it much better than that.
perfect.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more. Here in a second.
Look at that defense.
Still not there.
Look at that defense.
And Durant is right there. As the Pelicans lift the
Do
ball
I think I do?
from outside the arc.
Money made oh.
Almost exclusively
Give me the forever.
from the enemy.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them no help. And you really
24 with the ball. By a 46. Ball him. 46 coming up.
The Green made that playoff.
What is going on?
Range
Oh, it's going.
show on the big stage. Another miss. Not how we want to start the second.
White buggy is going.
On screen.
White buggy is going. What is it?
Green's got a second.
What's up, man? What up, Lily? Hello.
Here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up to the
He's ice cold. You guys see that? Let's go! Tyson Chandler with the ball!
Long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away. just over a minute and a half that passed here in the third quarter. And the varsity scored.
This game, Chad.
Really been there for him today.
Didn't run with ball.
Continue to carry.
Didn't run what to do.
It's been this.
Didn't give away down.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning. Have not stopped. Now, here's Harden. He's got that. He's got one. Good. He's focused on the clever guard, James Harden. I mean, so good at staying with his shot. But
Be good. Damn, 48.
48.
48. 48. Be good.
Well,
But the one dog.
show for this crowd. That's impressive. Campbell
Jason Dillon.
Balls. That assist number 5 tonight.
But my good one, be
Before here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
I mean, what I've done,
Brady with the rebound.
you mean, I'm saying,
Good shot.
well, no, I think we both need you for yardage.
Showing some strength in the paint
Mm.
has been impressive. Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Now, here's Westbrook.
You follow me.
Westbrook's got his second best of the game. Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is.
But this way, but you're drop 51. 51 ladies in me. Look there for
And Westbrook, here we go.
37, this is 20, what 20, that's 7.
Once he senses he's got room for the pull up, he's going to take it, and that's really one of Westbrook's goals.
He got 50. He got 50. And get good.
The second place, all Chelsea in 3 points for a playoff game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Cherry's checked in for Chandler. He comes in for Anthony. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Garnett in for Green. And Oklahoma City with the change here too. Outlaws checked in. Thanks here.
Good.
The open man. 46 seconds left in the third.
150.
Steps back. It's in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 10. Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. Here's Garnett. Great assist by Paul as that one goes in. When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing. You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense. Good shot off inside. That's the next one possession.
Oh, demons right there.
He's got a free throw.
What are they just making?
Well, this is one yet in this quarter. Foul is a run. Buck up there, shoot their second attempt at the foul line in this one. Here's New Orleans.
Wizards, one, whoever.
Here's Westbrook.
One of you guys,
16 and it doesn't attempt shooting 50% with that basketball. Such a creative player. Westbrook doesn't mind getting a little fancy with it and trying to carve out some room for himself there. Here's Holland with one on the ball. That's softball move there, ending the period on a high note. Nothing like
the players, I can mix it. They can trade them in the off.
Nothing they do can't go wrong as they string together one.
24 minutes.
And simply running away with this action here. And there have been
It is final answer to the Golden Pelicans. It's headed to the NBA Finals. To play against the Heat and the Washington Wizards.
on offense here with the Pelicans.
Hello.
A three-pointer is right on target. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can be a
I think to make sure for his injury.
man in your offense sometimes, but the keys.
He was 16, 111.
That's his second made three, first in this half.
Brilliant pitch to Clarkson. On the off.
Big people, big and one more thing. So I should have eight.
And we're coming right back at you. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Harden the best and out. Over flop. Oh, no good.
And this is
more go in that. Good. All in one thing, still first boys have a dog.
he's doing a terrific job.
All in one enjoy. Let's live for 18 was in the dog.
Ferociousness from Harden. Look at what people.
But we don't do about change on creating dog on their own team.
Clarkson for three.
Oh,
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out. You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Biombo. Through it.
And Biombo is highly effective down low. He knows where to post up in the paint.
Garnett finds Clarkson.
more than that was never done.
Clarkson's got 17 now, just in the second half. The Thunder have gone outstanding 4-5 in the field in the first quarter so far. Garnett the basket, Clarkson. There's from deep.
No, Jordan. On the ones about Jordan Clarkson from his injury.
And the pressure steps.
NBA Finals.
Defense man, tenacious.
On the it ain't the but
They are.
on
They see a chance to get even.
the Pelicans.
Jump that.
Here's Harden. Pass to outlaw. 2-1. Out no good.
What he do?
Strong finish going right at the defense.
We hit one that was on my YouTube.
Again,
Jordan always makes more for
all the way through. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes still on here in the fourth quarter. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Terry's checked in for Dinwiddie. So Jeremy Grant comes in for Garnett. And it's way for in for Jordan Clarkson. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. And sends it in.
You will not find a player any better at attacking the rim than Ibaka.
Jerry finds Grant. Back to Jerry. He could not get there. One to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for two.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think
This is the free throw. And the Pelicans making a change here. Well, that's checked in. They'll get it to strike this time. And second miss is also. Thunder have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
it's just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we're going to finish in the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round playoff, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy.
So that would be 11. It's not with big
They've done some much needed and much deserved rest before playing
for the Generals. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game we had. What a night tonight it was for Chris Paul. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had to have him.
So then I just for your pound here.
Your best when it matters most. You know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and great run to finish it off. I'm second approaching with the shot. Fucking game block. And he's reload on that three ball. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate. And I think they can start that celebration right now. What a terrific team, Victor. No doubt about it. He has done a ton. Even more, but they want to have a chance to get back in.
25 by Joy, but one thing we done.
With the one hand. One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skills while in the air. And for the New Orleans Pelicans, an amazing approach. No doubt about it.
Joy's crying. Finalizing your Pelicans are going to the NBA final. They are the Western Conference MVP.
They had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way. Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work.
Chris Paul with 51 points. And he is now the name of. Oh, they don't say it that time, okay. Here we go, the NBA Finals this year. Your Pelicans and the Blazers are going to fight. Win. And before we get everything started, number one, your Pelicans will win the NBA Finals. Yo, you go far enough. Giannis went up 2 for 84, and Chris Paul went up 2 for 92. Jesse Netherland went up 1. But end up playing. Winnie Ever was good. Winnie Ever was good. Winnie everybody played good. Winnie everyone played good. Offensive rebound, winning the defense, winning pivot defense, winning blocks for Tyson Chandler, winning steals from him, winning speed from him. When he speed with the ball from him, when he throws off of him, when he strikes from him, when he's stamina, when he hustle, when he everything. From this dude. 99, 99, 99. When he pass all the way up, oh, let's see who he is. A 95 overall. Which is good. Giannis is 2. Danny Green. Winning you up. Winning you up, Danny Green. I think he's right here. Winning you up, Danny. We need you to be questioned. Postman. Closure. Middle. Three-pointer. Grateful. More pass at Q. More. Offensive rebound. Alright. Let's see what he's up. 89 all for identical. 95. 86. He's injured. He's out for the season. Perfect. We need Jamal Crawford out there. We need Jamal out there. Question. No. The biggest way. We need him to be questioned. We need him to be aggressive. Out there on that court. Because we need to win the NBA final. Everybody gotta be 90-0. 85 for Jamal Crawford, that's good. 74 by Grant. Should be good. Jordan Clarkson is back. Aaron Gordon is out for the rest of the season. Here we go. And all Kawhi Leonard is in his first ever MVP. Paul George is right here. But they dropped this device here. Paul Jenkins is out for the one of the season. Worked open. When they dropped in the Austin River. No, he got traded from us. We dropped in Austin River. Dwight Howard is injured for the Magic. Changing with it. Kobe. Paul Gasol. TJ Young is the Houston for Maxi Kleber. This team didn't really want to come as well as a lot, but the Falcons right there because this team never beat. Clay Johnson is now in the Hornets with RJ Drummond, and this team didn't make it to the playoff. Why are the two kids? Here's the way they bring up the wall. Get in on John Wall. Nick Young. Otis Fields. Nick Young. Drew Holiday. Jason Robinson. They on JG. But we'll be okay. You beat them. And won the NBA Finals this year.
The NBA Finals. It begins here. And 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Tonight, if you go Washington Wizards.
Yeah, Justin Daniel.
As they play against the New Orleans Pelicans. Kevin Harley works on it with great
Yeah.
Look at the
I know.
This is it. Their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here.
The Pelicans are in the NBA Finals in 2015.
This is what it's.
You don't know NBA the Finals. The Wizards in the Finals. Yeah, Dio won the champion. You got that defense.
The defensive game.
No.
Good shot, man.
John Wall, they did the champions, but Wizards.
Good awareness.
This is the championship.
To his open teammates.
Let's go.
Ball looking around.
He's running, push ball.
Paul's got 5 points so far. He can find to look outside. Paul's going to
Maybe the bottom of the field. Kawhi Leonard, what you got?
But the best to Jen, and it's look for 2.
Oh, hey, Kawhi. Got accepted by the Wizards in the championship.
Paul.
Run the ball in the championship. Everybody, when the honors this president is in the
Here's
in the championship.
Ellen up and he grabs the ball. Everything is clean for Quick 3-pointer. And Ball doesn't lack confidence taking those long triples. And with results like this, you can understand what. It's the move on. And it's just crossing his hand, just going somewhere with it. And making it count. It's Paul.
Related him, but they did my paw.
To start.
You know,
You can see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission. Wizards trail by 9.
well, thank you, Mama.
And here's
You understand about this game.
Steelers hurting, get a chance for one more home. This play inside.
So pretty much now, so now it goes on the stream, make sure smash the like button on the stream, subscribe to the channel, and more about Pete. Have a good night, you all. See you all in 3 minutes of my NBA 2K 26 live stream. Peace.